Happy Valentine's Day and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I'm glad you took out time on Valentine's Day or whenever day you're watching this to click. My name is Sophia Olanrewaju, or you can simply call me Sophie Olan. On this channel, I create content that relates to faith, spoken word poetry, and easy English for poets and non-native users of the English language. So if you are interested in any of this, subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can always get notifications about when I post new videos. So on this video, I want to give you people one gist that happened to me when I was in that period before you enter 100 level after finishing secondary school. I finished in 2010 and maybe in June, July, and then admission list came out sometime around October, November. So that's peace. That was how one day I got one text message, it was absolutely incoherent, and I was wondering who sent it. It did not really make sense, but then I don't know, it just really sounded like something like, I don't know, but I replied. I was like, oh, who is this, and all of that. So he responded and oh, sorry, wrong number. My name is, first said Jason. It turned out that as we got to know each other, he started calling himself Jeffrey again. So I'm like, oh, okay, which one is your name? But anyways, that's not the point. That's how I met the uncle, and I was in, in that limbo, in that space. I was really young. I was in my teens, and all of that. And we got talking. Funny thing, out of, the fact that, okay, now she's a teenager, my parents are pretty liberal, and of course, they also want to know what's going on in their big girl's life. And so they allow us bring friends home. And I also, it's not like I even liked the uncle. It's just that, okay, was somebody outside secondary school space, and he spoke nice. I don't even know whether he faked the accent, or he has the accent. It was a very nice to hear American accent, and he also sang, I think, something like that. But he really sounded nice to hear. So he came to the house maybe once or so, but then we'd hang out a few times. I wasn't really into it and all, so it's not like I was always wanting to hang out. But then the particular time, and I was like, okay, no wahala, let's go. We went somewhere. It's called Waterview in Lorraine. I've been here for quite some time. Okay. And we just were talking. People were there, of course, but then there was this shed because it started to rain. So then we were in this shed, and it was in the day, so it was not filled. I think that place has more people at night, so it was in the day. So there were not many people there. So the shed was just pretty much me and him, and then we were just waiting for the rain to end. And like I said, I just finished secondary school, so I was not used to staying out for a very long time. It was not getting late or anything, but I had just been away from home for a while, and the rain was so heavy, and I really don't like being outside when it's raining because it's cold. I like to be under my blanket, and then there was a lot of free time for blankets, so I was just not happy that I was not under my blanket. Anyways, we were talking. This company was not bad, so we're talking, and then of course it was getting a little intense. And then at some point, he just said, no, he just was moving closer, and then how the hand comes inside of your face. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? And he's like, oh, and then he said, that American movie way where, when something's about to happen, they're about to kiss and somebody is looking intense, the other person too is looking, and then there's one soundtrack, and then by the time they now come together, you just feel everything just explodes in your head. How does that feel like? That was what was sort of happening. Only that I was not exactly in the moment, right? I was thinking, a little aback, okay, what's happening here? And he's like, oh, I just want to kiss you. Like I said, he had that American accent. I just want to kiss you so that I can really know whether I love you, or so that I can know whether I really love you. That did not make any sense to me. So I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Okay, it's not with an attitude, but of course, I was still a little, but then I was like, okay, I don't understand. And he said, no, seriously, I just want to kiss you so that I'll really know if I love you. Like, I don't want to be telling a girl I love them and I'm not really sure, but when I kiss you, I'll be sure whether I love you. That is first class bobo, and you must not drink it. So I was like, are you kidding me, guy? I'm probably pretty naive. I don't know how you got my number. I don't know how you got into my space. Maybe it was planned. Somebody told me it was planned, but I don't know how that happened, man. I could have been really naive, but I was not stupid. Like, it did not make any logical sense. Like, all I just kept on wondering is, wow, does this really work for you? And when some funny things happen around me and some people say stuff, the first question that pops in my head is, does this really work for you? Like, who falls for this? Oh my gosh. I had never heard that in my entire life. I mean, okay, my entire life was in a boarding house, but it did not make any sense. Like, right now, I'm just like, I did not believe that happened. And of course, the rain died down, thankfully. It was just that light drizzles that I was trying to wait out before, but then he pissed me off, man. I'm like, I'm not being naive and all, and I'm young and all of that, but I ain't stupid, man. I was not stupid. So I picked my bag and I was just heading home and left him behind. I think he was shocked because he was still sitting down for a bit. And so I was like, way gone, and he's coming ahead and like, Sophia, wait, I'm just, and then he was just talking, everything he said, I did not hear me. Like, he just took me for a fool. Like, he just insulted my intelligence, brother. Anyways, that was how our friendship nosedived, So, I just came to ask you, how do you know when you love somebody? Because in the name of love, a lot of things have happened to a lot of people, guy or girl, but then this is mostly around the area of physicality and sexual stuff and all of that. It is interpreted to us in movies that once somebody says I love you, there has to be some physical expression, like kissing, intense hugging or necking or heavy petting or sex or all of these things. That is truly an expression of love, right? But as all things are, that is the basest, like that is the lowest. That is the lowest form of significance. That is the lowest, qualification of love. Guys, I just want to know. Leave it below in the comment section. Like, how do you know that somebody loves you, or how do you know that you love somebody? Do you have to like touch them? Do you have to kiss them? Do you have to sleep with them before you are able to determine whether you love them? Because the true test of love, according to our dear scriptures, is giving. This is not just in giving money, because some people give money not because they love you, but because they just want to feel like, I'm giving you stuff, I want to be appreciated. No. Give, like true giving of yourself, of your time, sacrifice, money, like a complete investment. That is the overall true test of love. God bless my pastor for all his Holy Ghost inspired, illustrations. He always says that, imagine that, he says that, have you ever, maybe you're sleeping one day and you just feel one big hand just pulling up your clothes, or one big mouth or big lips, big wet lips, just kissing you, and you're like, what's that? And the person says, I am God, I love you, so I want to touch you. Even though that's like pretty, like I think it's pretty far-fetched and all of that, but really, somebody cannot say, okay, if you love me, you will sleep with me, and you be like, okay. A lot of things I hear work, and I really just think they are ridiculous. Like, if you don't sleep with me, this place is paining, my stomach is aching me, and so something is going to happen. Nothing happens. That person has been maybe overindulging in some certain things that has caused those pain or caused that discomfort. maybe I think, or maybe just from a few things I saw. Not like I read. I saw one thing on Twitter that somebody posted. There's this medical doctor person on Twitter that talks about it, and it's like they call it maybe blue balls or something. Like, those things do not kill. Of course, it's uncomfortable and all of that, but they do not die. So stop chopping that lie if you are still chopping it. I've never met anybody who chopped that lie. But for this person to come and be telling me that I just want to find out whether I love you after I kiss you. People are doing things in this life and you cannot fall for it. You cannot fall for it. So the true test of love is giving. Is giving, guys. The person gives themselves to you. The person gives commitment to you. The person gives priority to you. I think that we have a sixth sense, women, to know when somebody is genuine or not. I've said this in one of my videos before, that the people who have had to tell me, oh, I respect you, I really, really respect you, my sixth sense was sure that this person did not have, this person had very little value for me, But then the people that really, really do respect me, that I feel like, okay, this person has a very high sense, this person esteems me. They don't have to try to convince me, like, oh, babe, I really love you. And I've had to they don't have to do all of those things. I know that, you are just sure. You want to be with somebody that you are sure that this person loves you regardless. This person loves you. Like, you can know. Like, don't put yourself in a place of unnecessary competition where you are just trying to, you're fighting for the person's attention. Meanwhile, they come behind to tell you that I really love you, I value you, and all of that. But then, in the public space, in the grand scheme of things, maybe you're like, when you have to say, you didn't call me, and all of that, and then that's spanning for a long period of time. Okay, please, there are some genuine situations, this is not, like I said, this is the question of discernment. Well, as it works for me, there's just this sixth sense that makes you know that, oh, this person really values me. And if he does not take your call in some certain situations, it's not because of what I'm talking about. You get, I think, it's practical. You know those that just want to give and give and give of themselves to you, not just in cash. They're just there. Their ears are attentive to you. They value your opinion, and stuff like that. So I'm just making this video today, Valentine's Day, to poop in some people's party. Yes, that is the point. If you have time, if by some miraculous happenings you just decide to watch YouTube and you see me here, I'm telling you, rose flowers, teddy bears, cards, even as far as a car for Valentine present. For somebody who really, really loves you, you will know that, okay, the intention is not because they want to get something from you, they just really want to give something to you. But for somebody who's like, but I bought this now, okay, can we go to my house now? Should we have eaten shawarma? Should we have go, or can we go to the hotel now? Please, my sister, is this shawarma that want to make somebody say that they have a right to your body? What an insult. Hey, God. Please, can you just buy another shawarma for the person? Vomit. In short, don't vomit it. Don't even buy another one. Please, just his and go. No, don't. You can't feel indebted to somebody because they bought you something. It is an expression, an overflow of love, an overflow of real love. The scripture says that greater love had no man than this, than when he laid down his life for his friends. And laying down their life in this sense does not mean that, okay, they literally, of course, it means it literally, because Jesus died for us literally, yes. So it means it literally, but it's not just in the literal form. It means that the person can, deny themselves to give you stuff. They can deny themselves to let you have something, and that is a true test of love, where they do it effortlessly. Of course, some people, it takes some working on for them to get to that point and all of that, but you really want to prioritize, some things of inestimable value more than the physical things. You cannot base love. You, as in that great thing that brought us this salvation that we are enjoying, you cannot, tie it to physical attraction. You cannot tie it only to physical expression. Of course, I'm not saying that it should be with somebody you are not attracted to, but there should be a priority list. There is the spiritual, there is the intellectual, physical is the last, sha. And that's the point of this video. I hope I pooped in your party. You forgive me. You forgive me later. I love you too. Okay, I'm going. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, the rest of your month. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your comments. Thank you, subscribers. You are the real MVPs. And we are doing great things together this year. Okay, see you on the next video. Bye.